Hello and welcome back to the Carlin channel. Today we have something a little bit different. I'm a huge fan of the channel Corridor Digital, a channel which does like visual effects stuff. I've loved them since I was 10, and they've recently done a series where they take a PG-13 film and make it R-rated, which I guess in UK terms is like an 18.
Chancellor's office.
Now, inspired by this, I thought, what can I turn into a big bloody mess? Morgz and Morgz' mum.
It's in the house!
The perfect people to turn into an R-rated horror film. Now, I didn't want to go and watch a bunch of Morgz videos because Jesus fucking Christ. No. So I put a tweet out in the hope that some of you lot would help me. Almost none of you did. You just sent me highlights of Manchester City losing, which, did get me. Bloody hilarious. Bastards.
We're gonna have 10 minutes to hide inside the factory before a fully trained armed SWAT team arrive to hunt us down and arrest us.
Right, so the Morgz video I've settled on is called Last to Get Arrested Wins $100,000. And the premise of this video is he has hired a SWAT team to hunt down him and his family and some random other bloke in an abandoned factory in Sheffield. I feel like I can make this pretty bloody. I'm a serial killer. I'm not. That was a joke. If you're a policeman. Before I start editing it, go over and watch that Morgz video and just get the general gist of what happens in his video. If you can't be asked, which I fully understand, no one actively wants to click on a Morgz video. They all go and hide, they all get found, and they all get arrested, okay? Not one single shot is fired, not one single fake bullet, they just get found and arrested. It's hide and seek, but they've all dressed up. It's a bit weird. Who are the SWAT men? What? How do you hire what do you Google? Fake SWAT policemen to hire. The SWAT is an American thing. This is Sheffield. But regardless of a Morgz video not making sense, God forbid. Imagine a Morgz video being just fucking nuts. I'm gonna make it so the SWAT team come in and immediately they know Big Man is in the van. They just pop him straight away without question. He doesn't even resist arrest. They don't even ask him to get on the floor. They just go in and they annihilate him, okay? They're not trying to arrest anyone in my version. They've been sent to take them dead or alive, and it's easier if they're dead, apparently, according to what my edit will be like. Now, a lot of how a piece comes across to someone in film is all about the sound design. Change the sound effects and change the track to a piece and it will convey a completely different meaning. Here's a little sneak peek at what I've done to the beginning. Look at that, okay? All I've put in there was a I added some diegetic noise, which if you want to know what that is, I have a degree in film, so you can trust me. It's sound that you can hear that is in the scene. There were no siren noises. I've added them in. And how much better does it sound? Alright, Morgz, hire me. Pay me a couple bits of wonga. I will turn all your videos into a big bloody mess, but how much fun would that be? Imagine doing hide and seek, but you all suffocate. I don't know. I just like action films, okay? I'm not like a murderer. I'm not a madman. I'm a madman, but I'm not dangerous. You will also notice that I have added black bars onto the video. Now, this is like a cheat. People do this all the time, but like, look how cinematic it is. It's because in cinema, the ratio is 239 by 1. That's the width of what cinema usually film in. Pretty much all the time, actually. However, usually you see 16 by 9 on TV or right here on YouTube. This shape, this rectangle is the 16 by 9 ratio, and that's what I'm editing in. So to cheat the effect, to make it look more cinematic and an anamorphic lens essentially, you just add some black bars on the top and the bottom. Here's a little trick actually. You can actually upload to YouTube in the 239:1 ratio. If you've ever seen a MKB HD, a Marcus Brownlee video, you'll notice it's not actually a normal shape. And if you press full screen on your 16:9 monitor, you'll have the black bars on the top. Have it minimized, no black bars. There you go. Learning every day, aren't we? Learning every day. Now the next thing is color. I needed to do this quite quickly, so I just found a sort of preset. But for like an action film, most of the time you want moody colors. A lot of blue and a lot of green. So this is the shot just before they're about to enter the van. If I take that away, it looks a bit strange. If I then take the color away, this is the original video. Compare that to just the two simple things I've changed. How much more cinematic does that look? And also just the general feeling that it conveys. You're like, ooh, moody, guns, a bit grungy. Oh, what's going to happen here? Is Morgz going to get shot in the head? Maybe. You're about to find out. Let's watch my edit to make Morgz R-rated. Or rated 18, depending where you're from. I put R-rated in the title, but I would say 18, but this is for the Americans.
What are you waiting for? Come on! I'm in the van and I think the police are on their way.
Can someone clearly get the man in the van?
Roger that.
They're screaming, man. They're screaming. And as you can see, guys, I am currently safe as sound up here on the 3rd floor. One thing's for sure, the SWAT team will not be able to see me hiding up here.
Okay, that was it. Now I know it wasn't perfect. It wasn't, all Michael Bay. However, I'm pretty happy with the drone strike, with the explosion. I'm quite happy with how that turned out. I think that looks pretty good, especially as it's all comprised of just purely 2D effects. Now this was a lot of fun to make. It took a lot more time than usual, but turns out something a bit more challenging is more fun. Who'd have fucking guessed it? Not me, clearly. And I want to make this a bit of a series, so I need your suggestions of who to make R-rated next. Put them in the comments down below. You can tweet me them or send me them on Instagram. I could make, I don't know, J Station into an actual horror film. I could make something really scary into maybe like a romance maybe. Or maybe just like an adventure film. Or just, I could just keep doing the R-rated thing, which I feel like will be, that's probably the most likely one. Because it's really fun. I've been Kieran. I hope you've enjoyed something different and a bit more challenging. Please like the video and let me know in the comments below if you really enjoyed this and tell me to do another one. Because if you tell me, I will. Follow me on all socials, and if you're not subscribed, then subscribe or I will edit you being shot. Okay, that's not a threat. It literally can't be, okay? It sort of could be, I guess, but it was a joke. It was a lie. I'm not gonna do that. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Wait a minute. women in general. I love women, specifically women, the ones in general, women. I love women. You know who doesn't? Shane Dawson, he likes cats.